Ooh, steaming. Hey guys, welcome back to the channel, and today we are down at camp. We're in the middle of the Allegheny National Forest. You can see cabin behind us. My wife's family has a camp, but today I wanted you to check out that's in this boxes behind me. We're gonna open it up and I want you to check this out. This is a sun oven, and this is used to cook, obviously, with the sun, and we're going to give it a try today. Right now the sun is right there, but for the next few hours it's going to be right in here, and we should get quite a bit of it today. So what it comes with in this is it comes with a pot, and we're going to actually use this pot to cook in today. We're going to make something. We're going to give this thing a challenge right off the bat. We're going to make some pulled beef. So we got a chuck roast, and we're going to show you how we prepare that. We're going to put it in there, and we're going to cook it for a long time. And if you made pulled beef before, it's like pulled pork, but just with a chuck roast. It has to cook for a long time and break down and all that stuff. So we're going to give this thing a good try, but let's open it up and check it out. Well, here is the sun oven all unboxed, and it comes with a snap to hold the panels here in place and a handle. That way you can pick it up and carry it with you wherever you're going to go. So we'll set that down. We'll unsnap it. And then these are your sun panels. They open just like that. Then there's a little locking mechanism down below here that pops through, and it keeps the panel from going back. But it has this film on it here, if you can see. Stainless steel has this film on it. We got to peel all this off, so let's get this all peeled off. Okay, so this is the oven. Hopefully it isn't too reflective and you can see it, but we took all the protective plastic that was on the stainless steel, and this is what actually generates your heat for the sun. It comes with a temperature gauge as well, and these two white things here with the little holes in them, that's how you line up the sun. So what happens is the sun shines through, leaves a little reflection on the bottom, and you can line up your best position for the sun, because this sun oven will tip. It has a leg on the back, so it will tip up or back depending on what you need for the sun. So this is the door for it. Open it up, and it also, we're going to install this as well. This is just where you set like a pot or whatever you want on it, and it swings so it always stays level. So if you tilt this up, this will always stay level, so whatever you have on there will be cooking, it will stay level in there. So one of the things we're going to do is we're going to get it heated up right now, and then we're going to put a pot in there with some water and some soapy water, it tells you to do, and some vinegar as well. That way, and let it cook for a little bit to kind of clean the whole oven out. We'll wipe it down, and then we'll get cooking on it. So let's get this heated up and see how quick it heats up. Okay, we took our pot out and cleaned the oven out. So that thing was red hot. So I cleaned the whole oven out. It's nice and wiped down. Now I'm going to wait for it to heat back up, because it cooled down to about 200 degrees, as you can see when I opened it up. So we're going to let that heat back up, and then we're going to put in our roast, and we're going to see how long this takes to cook. So far so good. That definitely gets heated up in there, and you definitely want pot holders. I opened this up and reached in there when I was cleaning it, hit that rack that's in there. Man, that was a mistake. So let's heat this back up and get our roast on.
So we have our 2.5 pound chuck roast here, ready to go into our pot for the sun oven. This is a quick, easy, simple preparation for this roast, and what we're going to do is put it over here in the pot. We're going to put some seasoning salt on it. You can even add salt and pepper too if you'd like. Some simple beef broth, whatever you have, works good. I like to go about halfway up the roast. Okay, and then we have some liquid smoke. This adds some good flavoring to your pulled beef recipe. And you can't ever have too much salt. So we'll put that on there, and it's ready to go in the sun oven. Simple and easy.
So if you can see right in between here, the sun shines through there, and you can see the reflection of the round circle below. That's where you want it. That shows you you're getting direct sunlight. And the same for this one over here. Let's see if we can see it. You can't see it in there, but you might be able to see it. Hopefully I can do it justice by showing you the inside. Okay, so we are approximately about 330 degrees. So I am going ahead and put our roast in. We want to be cooking around 350 degrees or so. And so we're going to open this up, and just to let you know, this is very hot inside. So probably should have pot holders, but I think I can get it in there without burning myself. So we'll put that back on, and we will latch that up tight. And I didn't lose very much temperature. I'm still at, well, about 320 right now, and we're gonna let that cook. One thing I did want to show you was the back of this. It has this leg, and that's for tipping it up, you know, when the sun moves, and it has 11 different adjustments, which is nice because you can fine tune it. It also comes with these stakes, because if you want to have this on the ground, or have it on an old picnic table here, but if you want to put it on the ground, you can stake it right to the ground. We are about an hour into this. Hopefully you can see it in there. The window's getting pretty steamed up, but cooking pretty good. Just checked it a minute ago. This has been hovering right around 320. Well, it's down a little bit because we just checked it, but 350 degrees roughly. Pretty windy right now. Been windy all day, so getting closer. We've been cooking this for over 4 hours. So hopefully this is ready to go. So we're going to take it out. One of the things that was a problem through this whole thing was there was a lot of fluffy clouds all of a sudden this evening, and what happened was they'd get in front of the sun. It would keep the temperature not where we needed it to be. So really this thing cooked around an average of 300 degrees or so. Sometimes it would get a little below 300. And then it would get up to like 340. So that's kind of where we slow cook this thing, kind of like a crock pot. So let's open this up, and I can already smell it. And woo, this thing is hot. So this little white thing here also serves as a handle to lift with. So we're going to lift it up. Ooh, steaming. Let's take that in.
Shred's nice.
Look at that.
That's nice and shreddable beef. If it pulls apart that easily with 2 forks, then it's perfect.
All right, well,
putting provolone seeds on there, some shredded beef.
that smells so good.
They smell really good.
We got some impatient kids, so.
Yes, they want food.
Look at that. Nice.
Mom!
Cooked.
Mommy!
Wow, that worked really good. That's perfect.
Yum, yum, yum.
All right, guys, so just some final thoughts on this Sun oven. My 2 huge thumbs up. This thing cooks great. One thing that you got to watch for is you got to make sure you are in the sun. And what I mean by that is I noticed when we got some fluffy white clouds came and covered for any length of time, even 30 seconds to a minute or 2 minutes where you didn't have the sun, this would cool down a little bit. So it probably hovered around 290 to 310 degrees on an average, just because of we had a lot of clouds today. So but when this is in the sun, easily 340, 350, kept it nice and hot. But you know, making pulled beef, you got to cook that down pretty good, and this handled it very well. So very impressed. And stay tuned, we're gonna do some videos in the winter. Actually, we get some pretty harsh winters, and we're gonna see how this works in the winter. We're gonna do some baking and stuff like that in it, so check it out. But this thing is phenomenal. So if you're interested in this, I'll put a link below to pick one of these up. If you are, you know, like us and in preparedness and in prepping, this thing is phenomenal. It doesn't take any fuel, only the sun to cook, and it works great. So thanks for watching, y'all. Take care. God bless y'all.